Citizens, and welcome back to the Verse. I'm back. It has been a long time since I've been in the Verse. I have been busy, and I thought I would just kind of claim everything here, although I don't know why I decided to claim the Nox. That was kind of an interesting thing to do. I'll point out, this is the cutter that I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving away this game package in a future video, but I just thought I'd play around with it for a while first and check it out. It is the Foundation Fest Drake cutter, and I was surprised to notice the Aurora MR until I realized that if you took part in the referral bonus and got yourself a Nox, you also have an MR right now, because that would be the loaner that the Nox has. So until they change how referrals, or not referrals, how Loaner Matrix works, if you got the Nox, you'll notice the MR in there, which is awesome because I don't believe the cutter's beds are still working, but I believe the MRs are working. And so I am in Port Tressler, over top of ArcCorp here. Not ArcCorp. Why did I say ArcCorp? Microtech. So if we look here, we're at Microtech. We're going to go all the way out here. So we're at Microtech here, and we are going to go to ArcCorp, which is why I said ArcCorp. We're going to go all the way over to ArcCorp here, and we're going to do something. We're going to do a little bit of prep work because I have not been playing in a while, and this is a brand new account. There's really nothing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to one of my favorite locations, and it looks like we're going to take the MR because that will be the first one here. We're going to go see if Paradise Cove still exists in this version where it was, where I found it when it moved to Walla. Hopefully it's still there. We're going to go loot it before looting changes. We're going to get ourselves some gear, and we're going to be able to play something else. So I have been away. I'll kind of explain that. I have been away from everything, not just Star Citizen, not just producing content. I went up north, and when I say up north, what that means is you drive about an hour north of where I live, which is already north. No internet, no utilities, in fact, anything, except for a couple batteries and a solar panel. So I was just up there, kind of relaxing, camping, fishing. I caught a nice big bass, well actually a smallmouth bass, but probably one of the biggest ones I've ever caught. Some walleye, some of you might call them pickerel. It was fun, and I've been away. So I was hoping maybe that I'd have access to the PTU. Now I don't normally take part in the PTU when it's available. I still have not been to Pyro. I have not played in Pyro. I have not really seen much of Pyro. I've been watching a little bit more about things upcoming like the hangars, just to kind of still help me decide on what I would want for a hangar. Open. There we go. But at the same time, I usually try to avoid the upcoming patches, or at least the previews, and I like to be kind of surprised and experience it with you when it's released. But for the hangars, I've been kind of looking ahead at that and wanting to try some stuff out. One thing that I've noticed is that there does appear to be a pretty significant difference between the Southland and AeroView. So if you go to Area 18 or Lorville, the space around the edge of the hangar where you can park vehicles and put items does seem to be significantly smaller than the Southland hang, or the AeroView hangars, I think they are, or Southland, whatever ones are the blue ones, the ones at Orson and the ones at Microtech. So if you have ships or like a Nova tank that you want to like park around the edge, it's probably better to choose Microtech or Orson as your starting location. Why can't I search ArcCorp here? It's probably because the there you go. Probably because the the pathfinding, when they've upgraded the map system, really sucks now, and it's really hard to get yourself away. So if I fly over to orbital marker 5, and now I try, all of a sudden, I can make a path. This really needs to be fixed and improved. You should be able to be standing in a city, and it should be able to figure out what route you need to take to get to a ship, to get into your ship, to fly to your next location. But right now, it's like if there's an asteroid in the way, it gets confused and it doesn't know how to set your path. So hopefully that gets fixed up. So the reason why I'm back today is twofold. One is I had a doctor's appointment. I'm going to go get some x-rays on my hand because I'm having some hand issues. But also, if you've ever watched my videos, you know I cough a ton in my videos. And it's lung issues, which I'm also getting kind of still trying to narrow down the full the full cause of all the issues I have with my lungs. I do try to flip up my mic, get out of the way when I cough, like I just did there, so that you don't have to listen to me cough in the microphone all the time, but sometimes I'm unable to do that. But it's a long-standing, decades issue that started with scarring in my lungs, and it's just gotten worse over time, so hopefully there's some stuff we can do to fix that up. But I've been doing that. However, I'm only going to be kind of doing prep work today, just to play, just to have fun, just to kind of spend some time with you guys while I play the game, because this evening after my x-rays, I've packed up. I'm going to be heading back out to a different camping event. This one is going to be in the US. This one is going to be a historic reenactment group based on a job that I used to have. Some of my friends, we get together yearly and go to a couple events or do some camping. We go build a Quincy in the woods in the middle of winter and just sleep with a couple blankets and light fires with flint and steel. None of this ferrocerium cheaters that people use. Just kind of relaxing, fun, having a good time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Other than that, I've been busy kind of just doing work on, as I said in another video, leveling a building, climbing around underneath, working on getting some solar set up. That's been kind of fun. And just, enjoying my summer. It was a bit of a heat wave, but it's cooled down considerably, at least here. There are some parts of Canada that are ridiculously hot, like 34, 35 degrees I saw, where I'm sitting closer to about 20, 22, so much better. I'm kind of really enjoying that. I'm just going to do a quick cut here, and we arrive at ArcCorp. I'm going to go to, is it Bajini? Bajini? Is that what it's called? We're going to go to the space station there. Just want to confirm that was the one. Yeah, Bajini. We're going to go there. I'm going to set my spawn there, and then we're going to go try to just gear up at Paradise Cove. Now, the reason why I think it's maybe good that I'm using the Aurora is because I think I can bedlog here, but I know for certain that I cannot bedlog in the cutter. So unfortunately, if you've got the cutter right now, you can't bedlog. And the reason why I want to be able to try bedlogging is I'm going to see if it's possible to server jump and maybe double up what I loot if there's anything to loot at Paradise Cove, assuming that I can find it. So I will be back in just one moment. Well, I guess for you it'll be almost instant. What a beautiful sight. This is a nice station. I do like its kind of layout. It has like kind of like a mirror. Kind of reminds me of Romper Room. Does anyone get that reference? Is that show still on? Is that show only Canadian? Actually, I don't know. Anyways, I see Puppet. I see Chris. And I see all of you until next time. Alright, let's go to a hangar. Oh, where is this? Let's turn my lights on. Am I on the bottom? I think this is probably the bottom. Let's fly this way. Let's not smash into the station. Well, maybe this is the front or the top. God, these lights are horrible. Come on. Work. Light this up. No, that is definitely the bottom. Okay. Yes. There we go. Into the hangars. Yeah, there has been a lot of talk about the new persistent hangars coming up. Also, just a video came out yesterday about the fire coming into the ships. I sure hope it's not as easy to set things on fire as I showed in the video. I'm sure that was more for demonstration purposes. Otherwise, it'll be quite easy for someone to run into someone's ship, fire a pistol in the wall, and set their ship on fire. I'll just leave it unlocked. I trust everyone here. Yeah, so these are going away soon. Well, I guess not these. Like, we'll still get hangars like this on stations. It'll be interesting to see what happens to like if you're in a hangar and someone runs into the hangar. Like, I know you can use guns in the hangar, so what if someone like drops like an A2 into like one of the bombs into like the hangars? That's possible, isn't it? Maybe. So we're gonna go reset our spawn here. Where is it? Here it is. Blurry. Let's reset our spawn. Transfer. Confirm. There we go. Now we're at least set here if something goes wrong. I'm gonna go back to our ship. I didn't pay attention to what hangar we're in. It doesn't tell me there, but it'll tell me here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
Hangar 4. I'm gonna go to Hangar 4. And we'll get our stuff. So yeah, I kind of like the fire. I'm excited about the engineering aspect of watching component wear. I'm sure hoping there's no fire in like the cockpit of a Gladius or something like that. Hopefully it's more like just engine fires, which cause more damage and you have to get out of them. I also like the idea that you can you know, open your door and vent your O2 out, so no more kind of safe room. And that temperature will be going into ships. Although they did state that there's currently no planet that can set a ship on fire based on heat. I'm glad they did that. I'd also like to point out something on Spectrum someone pointed out to me, because I actually asked for clarification. This animation, I love. Look at me get in and out of my ship. So here I am crawling out of my ship, and then I get to my ship, and I'm going to get back into the pilot seat. And you kind of crawl around and get into there. I love it. And this was done back when they were doing kind of bespoke animations for each ship, instead of just the two options, which is climb into a seat from a ladder, or turn around, face away from the window, sit down, the seat lifts up and puts you into place, which is pretty much every other ship. Or I guess like the some of the Drake ships, get in from the side, lift up into position. And I understand why they do that, because it's resource heavy to like have a different animation for each ship. But apparently they're kind of redoing and bringing all the ships up into one, and so maybe in one day in the future, this animation will go away. And I can't remember what the other ship is. Is the Gladius has like a power-up animation where you actually see your hand like operate the different switches and keys, and that came out from like a video in a CitizenCon years ago, I believe, where they showed that. I really hope they don't get rid of this entrance to the Aurora. This is what makes this ship one of the best ships, is just how it is unique like that. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it stays. If anyone knows what video or when they talked about how they might change it back or change it to a different animation, let me know. Like, give me a link to where that is, because I would like to see it, because they weren't able to provide. They just said CIG said this, which, you know, it's Spectrum, so CIG said this is pretty much the go-to response for 90% of Spectrum, right? That and people complaining about the fire and how it makes no sense and how metal doesn't burn. I'll say this. So when I talked about how I'm going to be going into like a historic reenactment this weekend, I worked at a historic site for a long time. I worked as a blacksmith. I can tell you 100% metal can burn. I know that for a fact. I have burnt metal. Now, I'm not talking about melting and dripping. I'm talking about flames. You can get flames on metal. Metal is not pure. Besides, there are some metals like sodium and magnesium. Those... Where is... Oh, it's over here. Couldn't see that blue marker. I really wish they didn't change a lot of stuff. First of all, that a lot of the markers disappear when you're pointing at them, and also the different colors and the different shapes. All of this, I don't like the changes. I don't like change. All right, I do like some change, but this change I don't like. Yeah, metal burns. So, you know, people that are saying it doesn't burn. This is just like the people that talked about how, you know, the changes in the heights of atmospheres in Orison when they reduced it, and how they gave a lot of scientific terms that were incorrect about atmosphere. They just didn't really know what they're talking about. But, you know, it's the internet. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, too. Hell, I sometimes forget halfway through my sentence what I'm saying. So, yeah, metal can burn, but I agree that the metal shouldn't spread through metal as quickly as it does there. Unless you have, you know, an extremely high oxygen system in your ship. So here's what I'm pointing at. Like, I have to find an orbital marker. Now, the orbital markers, I gotta, like, find where are they. I gotta, like, swing around until they start poking up in my vision, because, you know, they're just hard to find. I really wish... Can you search orbital markers? I don't think you can. No. See? So, like, what's the point? Keep some... You should... I'm okay if people don't want them and they want to be able to turn them off, but you should be able to, like, have the stuff on here. So, I don't have the orbital marker I want. You know why? Because it... Oh, unless it's up there. No. The reason why is because the one I want is either the one I'm at, which I can't tell, or on the opposite side of the planet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to orbital marker 2. Because I'm trying to find 4. That's 6. So I might have been at the one... Oh, there you go. 4. So we're going to go to 4. And then we're going to find... it's like the mining site 56. But again, all these things, like, you have to, like, try to find them. Also, I'm looking for a color blue. Now, if I look at this blue up here... No. Is this 56? No. Now I... Oh, that is 56. So now if I look above it... There should be some blue above... It'd be better if it was daytime. Alright, so I'm going to guess that it's about here. There's like some blue things. Blue, whatever they're called. Crystals? Blue lines? Blue in the... Because if you look here, there's some blue here. There should be a bunch right up here somewhere, I think. I just don't see it because it's dark. It's not daytime. Now, I could hang out here until daytime, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it, and I'm just going to fly this direction. Put cruise control on, and we're just going to fly this way, and hopefully it starts showing up. Hopefully, Paradise Cove is still there, so that's what we're going to do. Now, the reason why I'm going to Paradise Cove, two reasons. One is because I know there's guns there, and 2 is it's one that you have to fly to without jumping to. So, in a way, it's better, because if there's no one there and Jump Town's not going on, there's less chance of someone showing up there. that means less chance of your ship being shot down. Although you aren't in an armistice zone, so you can get shot. Also, less chance that someone has looted it, so that works out well too. Really wish it was daytime over here so I could just confirm what I was aiming for, but I don't see anything anywhere else that matches what I was looking for. So I think we should be pretty good. When I get closer, I'll be able to tell if I'm on the right track. Why is my ship not going faster? There we go, because I didn't hit forwards. That gave me a bit of G's. I can hear myself breathing a bit higher. There we go. So we're going to fly now. When I get closer, hopefully what I'm looking for will kind of show up here. If not, I'm going to fly back to orbital marker 2 and wait for daylight, and then I can show you what you're looking for. But I feel I'm kind of at least sort of pointing in the right direction. There you go, we're about 25 kilometers up. Just hit Atmo. That might be the mountain I'm looking for right there. Kind of hard to see on my screen here, but I'll kind of adjust a little bit. Again, be easier if it was daylight because I could see the colors I'm looking for, because also that's pretty close to the shape of mountain I'm looking for. But we're going to fly to this one right here. We'll start with that. When I get... Actually, I might as well start now. I'm going to turn cruise control off, and that way at least I can control the speed I'm going by braking if I need to. But right there, that mountain... Let's see. It's not blue, though. This might be a wait till daytime sort of thing, just to be sure I'm on the right track. But I'm going to keep going towards this mountain. If not, I'll maybe head up towards these mountains. I mean, I got time while I'm waiting for daylight. Trademark. We're going to... It's not there, because we're definitely close enough now. We would see it if it showed up there. So... There's no... Ooh, never mind. There's the lights. We are on the right track. Perfect. So this is all blue in the daylight. In the daytime. In the daytite. Easier to find. But we are on the right track. We are there. And because the lights are showing up and no ship markers are showing up, it looks like we are alone. That's good. So I'm going to get closer. We're going to go into our gun mode. The reason why is because that also puts our shields on. And we're going to put our landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
We'll find a good place to land. I'm going to turn our lights off. There we go. So at least we're, not making a giant beacon. And we'll land relatively close. Right here, that's a good spot. This is the side I usually come in anyways, which used to be the back, because it used to be like kind of a valley, but... There we go.
Engines are off.
And I still haven't confirmed if I can bedlog here, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to open. And I don't have anything but a med pin. What I like to do to loot this place, and looting is going to be really interesting with the changes to looting. I like going underneath and coming up through here. Sometimes there's something right there. I don't see anything. It's going to be a lot harder to loot a place like this or a place like a cave or a bunker with the changes looting. And I think that's good because I love just to collect all the loot I can. It'll be kind of interesting and fun to really like decide what is worth looting and what's not worth looting. Right now, it doesn't seem to really matter because there is nothing to loot here currently. I do know that there's stuff up top there sometimes, but I find it easier to go this route. I think I've done this in a different video just to be able to like quickly run over and check all the locations. Why is there nothing here? Nothing over there, but if there was something there, you could jump over there. And now I can just jump this way. Nothing. Yeah, maybe zero loot. Maybe. And now we're going to go inside. Normally, I find at least one thing up there. What we're looking for is armor, weapons, medical supplies. Working... Oh, you know what? I just realized this airlock actually... Oh, there we go. This airlock actually has lights on it. Most of the airlocks still don't have lights on there. New loot menu. Click this arrow here for the old loot menu. Move all. We got ourselves a sniper rifle and some ammo and a medical attachment. So we at least didn't get skunked on the first run through here. No drugs, because Jumptown's not going on. Ooh, there's another one. What's this one got? Got a pistol, but it looks like a WoW Blast. Yeah. A grenade and WoW Blast ammo. Not useful in a firefight, but fun. That's not lootable. Okay. Ooh. What is this? What's in here? It says 57%. Doesn't show anything. Okay, interesting. Nothing here. I saw that as I was jumping. I didn't really need to jump into there. I found a Pico on here one time that actually had stuff in it. I don't know how that happened, but it was kind of fun to find. Nothing there. Something here. Undersuits. Got a red one and a green one. Perfect. Fashion. And anything behind here? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Got another sniper rifle, and you got a Karna. Nice. And ammo for both. Perfect. So, yeah, the big change will be you can't just loot to local. And I don't think they're going to have an item bank here. And what's good about this, and what's changing, and what's going to make the game harder, which I'm totally fine with, is all this is now here. It is safe. I could be killed. I could come back some other time, and it's all there, and no one else can take those items. They're there. Also, when they do a server reset, everything automatically gets back to your home location anyways. Doesn't really make sense. I actually kind of agree that I can't just loot this place and have it all safely in that local, and then when I'm ready to go... I'm going to have to jump to get in here. When I'm all ready to go, just hit I and quickly put everything into my ship that I can move into my ship. I don't really think that is a reasonable thing to be able to do. It should be effort to get goods, so I'm okay with that. All right, we're gonna try bed logging in the Aurora, see if that's possible. So we're in here. We're gonna hold F. Right click, log out. It does work. So doesn't work in the cutter, I believe, but it did work in the Aurora. So if I then go to Persistent Universe and enter, it's not going to work. It's not going to switch servers on me. What you need to do is you need to go to a different location, like EU. Then, if I go back to the US, hopefully it'll switch to a different server also. But now I'm in a EU server, Asian server, Australian server. Just switch regions, and that switches your server. It's going to be interesting with 4.0 and server meshing, how that works. Will you be switching servers that often? I mean, I have seen boxes spawn in and out while playing, especially when searching for the Vandal masks. For that video showing you why it's not really worth it to search for Vandal masks. I guess you could wait a really long time or fly very far away and come back. Because I have done that where I've flown between different points on, I think it was Magda. There's Han and I can't remember what the other one is. I think it's Han. Anyways, and things respawned between flying from one location to another. So that is possible. Where am I? So didn't work. I am in the sun. This is something that happens. Yeah, but I'm wearing a undersuit, so I can kind of like search. It looks like some prospectors have died here. There's like a cargo container here. Someone's bed. Yeah. A missile. Can I open this cargo container? Probably not. Wonder what this is. If I had a tractor beam, I'd know. So that was a failure of... Look at all this stuff here. That was a failure of bed logging at Paradise Cove. That's alright. All the stuff is in Paradise Cove. Safe still there. So all I need to do, if I want, is to fly back there. Once I'm back there, I can loot it again, and at the same time grab everything and put it into my ship and fly away. So now knowing that bed logging, I mean, it's not 100% that it's not going to work. It may work, it may not work. Now, if I really wanted to, what I could do to get to the space station quicker, maybe what I'll do is I'm just going to go exit to menu, proceed to menu, log back in. Then I'm going to wake up in a hab in the space station. The last place I was at Bajini Point. That will be what I'm going to do. I don't care. I'll stay in the EU server. We'll see. I've had that happen where bed logging works and works and works, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong and you are floating in space. I don't know what causes it. I don't know what the issue is, but you can try bed logging at Paradise Cove and see if it works. Now, if you do that, always it's a good idea to put all your stuff in local inventory anyways, at least currently with how inventory works. That way, if something goes catastrophic, at least all your stuff is still there and you can go get it, like what I'm about to do. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log back in. I'll start in the space station. I'm going to grab the cutter, because I'm not going to bed log again anyways, and the cutter I believe holds a little bit more anyways. And I'm going to head back to Paradise Cove, and then I'll see if I find anything else. There we go, back to Walla. I have to say, I like this Foundation Fest paint. I'm going to miss it when it's gone, because I will not have this ship. I actually don't have this ship in the same account anyways. But yeah, it could be yours in some future video. I don't know when I'm going to do that, when I'm going to give it away. I can't hold a lot of giveaways because I don't really, I mean, I make about 20 cents a day on views. That's a big day some days. Some days it's closer to about 12. But whenever I make some money and I get paid, I put that towards giveaways to give back to the community. So just be subscribed, watch the videos, and then you never know. Alright, oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta find order marker 4 first. Maybe the light has changed in the server. Maybe I'll actually be able to show you what I was looking for before. So we're gonna go down here. That's not it. No, still not there. But here we go, just kind of aim right above here a bit. I don't need that on. Yeah, cruise control, the fact you need to push forwards and get yourself moving after you set it, that seems kind of weird to me. But, now if I scroll down, and scroll back up, okay, it still works that way. Alright, so I'm going to fly in, I'm going to do a little bit of looting, and then we'll show you what I got. If anything new. There we go. I was about to say it should be over this next little ridge here, and it just came into view. So we are coming over to Paradise Cove again. No ships here again. We're going to be able to do another round of looting. Now, I did log out of a US server, and now I've logged into EU? Is it an EU server? I've already forgotten. That doesn't matter. The global inventory, or the local inventory, I should say, of each location kind of persists depending on where you've logged in. So that is fine. It's not like you have to go back and search specifically. Now, if you physically left something on the ground, that is at a particular server and not global or universal to all servers across all shards. Currently, I don't know how that's going to work in the future with full server meshing, but oh, I am on a lamp. Let's go here. There we go. And let's go do a little bit of looty loot again. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Let's see if I have better luck this time than last time. And so, when we're done, you can see all the stuff I already got is there. And as you can see, before, this was about 30% of what the MR could take. And we do here, it's about 29. It's about the same. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not a massively amount bigger, this ship. The cargo space inside, I believe is the same also. I think the MR can hold 4. You could technically fit more cargo in there if you're willing to shuffle things around, but that is the cargo grid, where if you're having things automatically put in through the kiosk. Again, nothing up there. So maybe we'll have the same luck. Maybe we'll even have worse luck. Who knows? Nothing there, nothing there. I have gotten used to where to look to find items. And again, we're not having great luck here. Now, there's always a chance that I am missing some spaces. I think sometimes there has been stuff over here. I guess I can go look, but I really don't tend to find anything there. Nothing here. Oh, but this time... Oh, I thought for a second there... That's... I don't know. Is that? Let's go jump over. No, that's just a pallet. Okay. No worries. Nothing up there. Nothing on top of here. Wow, we're having bad luck for finding stuff on the roofs. Normally I can find a few boxes, get a bunch of guns, get some medical supplies. I haven't even found any medical supplies yet. But that's alright. Free gear is free gear. Nothing there this time. Nothing here this time. This is getting much worse than last time. Nothing over there. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Zero. Zero loot this time. So that's okay. We're gonna make a little bit of money on our trip. We have, how much? Like 30 grand? 41,000? We're gonna make some money. We're gonna do something a little bit illegal. We're gonna sell some drugs. We're gonna get some neon. So we're gonna choose the cutter. The server's gonna think about it for a while, whether it wants to do this or not. No, let's see if we can convince it. Oh. Well, this is not boding well. There we go. Loading. Alright, select location. Let's try this again. Select the cutter. It's going to load for a while. This server is struggling. There we go. 4 SEU. Going to cost us 28,000. Confirm. Accept. So we didn't get any loot. There was no lootable boxes here this time. But we have the stuff from last time. And now we have some neon. Now this is a pretty short trade route. And if we had a tractor beam, we could tractor this stuff off to the side or outside, buy some more, and then tractor the stuff back in. We could double the amount if we had the money and fit 8 in here, no problem. Probably fit maybe even 10 in there. I have to see later how many boxes can I fit in. If you're willing to like put it outside, then from the inside pull boxes in, you could probably fit a lot more. But you still have to be able to get from the outside to the pilot seat, which does make it harder. And also if you land at a place to sell that has an armistice zone, you might not be able to tractor the stuff in and out. So you kind of have to think about that. But you could probably fit a few more boxes in here. What we're going to do right now is we're going to just leave this place. Goodbye, paradise. Oh! Stop. Stop. I cannot believe I almost did it again. Okay, we're going to go back closer. Speaking of things and items, now when things are more physical and you actually have to carry them in, maybe I'll remember, but we're just going to hover over top of this place for a bit. We should be close enough. There we go. Grab all my stuff. Come on, door. Almost forgot. So we're going to head up into space now. Ooh, look at me go. All right. All right, let's kind of get a nicer view of our ship. There we go. Amazing. I love this game. I love just flying around. That's why I always say, as a new player, take some box delivery missions. Because you just get to fly around. You get to explore. You get to see part of the game. It's awesome. So we're going to get up into space. I think about 4K should do it. I think by that point, you're able to jump to different locations. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now... that's not what it's called. Alright. We're just going to do it this way. I can't remember which is the name of the place. Samson and Sons. That's where we wanted to go. Routing not available. So I'm going to go to an orbital marker. Comm array would work, but let's just go to an orbital marker. Again, should be able to just see where they are from the edge of your screen. Okay. I hit that twice because of server lag, so we're going to just finish our jump. Okay. Samson and Sons. Very close. What did we spend? We spent 24 grand on neon. Let's see how much we sell that for. For 4SU. I mean, this is a small ship. It's technically, you could say it hauls cargo, but I wouldn't really call this a cargo ship at all. Let's enjoy this. Oh, beautiful. So see the blue there? That's the blue I was looking for where Paradise Cove is. Just can't see it in the dark. going to leave my quantum drive on for a bit, just till I get closer so I know I'm pointed in the right direction. But you can kind of look at like this white here and this mountain here, and we know that's where we're going. There is a ship here, but as you can see, it's not a name. It's WT 2008 WS. That means someone's abandoned it. They've logged off. So I'm not too concerned about that ship being there. You could always target it too. And that gives us... Is that a broken Corsair? Wingless Corsair? Don't pull the wings off a Corsair, that's cruel. Where is... Oh, I've already lost... This is what happens when you start swinging around. Where is... Samson and Sons? Is it this pile of garbage right here? I guess it is. For some reason I didn't think that's what it was. I guess it is a junkyard. Alright, we're gonna... There we go. We're gonna put our guns on just... That also puts our shields on. We got this building right here. It's good to mouse wheel down so I don't slam into the ground at full speed. There we go. That's a nice spot to land. And let's get out. No one else shown up on my radar. So, as long as I'm quick, I should be good. Now, I don't think there is anything to loot here. I don't think there's any lootable area. If you're worried about stuff being lost, you're worried about your ship being destroyed, you can transfer everything from local or from your ship to local. Just remember to take it out afterwards. Therefore, if your ship gets destroyed, at least all the stuff you looted is safe, except for my cargo, except for the neon I bought for 24 grand. So, we're going to go here. We're going to choose our cutter. We're going to choose our neon. 36. So that was about 12 grand just for doing that. And that was a really quick little jaunt. So, you know, make a little bit of money. I could also sell a lot of the stuff I found and make even more money. If you find clothing, they sell well. If you find like things like undersuits and helmets, they sell well. Like armor sells well. I'm sure weapons do too, but I tend to just keep them and use them, and that way I'm not too concerned if I lose weaponry. So we're gonna do one more loot before we go, and that's just my regular looting of a regular POI, so that I don't have to worry about. Maybe I'll get some food or multi-tools, and we're gonna put that into a station, and then we have kind of all we need to really get started in playing, and that'll be it. The prep work. I got about half an hour before I gotta go for my X-ray, so. Should have enough time. Again, if I put my jump drive on, you'll see we can't really jump yet. Oh, there's a person. Hey, Rocker. How's it going? I could target them to see what kind of ship they're flying, but I'm not too worried because I could jump away if I need to. Also, they might be worried about why I'm targeting them. But you can see we are definitely high enough now. So we're just going to go to a mining site. Shady Glen, you could loot there. Actually, there might be weapons there. Could always check that place. But you were trying to find the mining sites. I think, what are they called in this location? Oop, that's too close. Mining areas. You go to the mining areas, you can loot those. Processing centers, I think you might get trespasses on them. But I'm gonna go see if I find anything at Shady Glen. I'm gonna go to the processing, the mining center. I'm gonna loot there, and then we're gonna head to the space station, and I'll show you everything I got. I just realized, God, because I showed you that you could put everything into, into a local inventory. I left it all down there. Now, hopefully, Rocker here doesn't mind that I'm about to come back in. Because I don't think from here I'm close enough to access the local inventory. Now he's got a Hercules, so definitely I'm not a threat. So do not shoot me, please. But that means they're selling a lot of stuff, so they're probably a little bit wary. But we're just gonna quickly. I could always like send them a message, but we're just gonna quickly transfer stuff and then fly. If we start taking damage, we'll know that this was not a successful run. Move all. Got it. Pilot seat. Got it. Rocker, the site is yours. Guess I should put my landing gear up. That'll make me move a bit faster. And we're going to get back up to about 4K in altitude. There we go. And now we're going to go to jump mode. Where is Shady Glen? Where was it? No. Shady Glen. And off we go. And we're heading back home. Ooh. That ship just kind of popped into view. We're going to come land in our hangar here. And we are going to check out our haul. What did we get? What is the damage? Like, this is one thing I really do like about this ship and why it is such an awesome starter, and which is why I think it's going to be one of the best starter ships for Pyro if you are just getting a small ship. But definitely, you're not going to survive a fight in Pyro in this ship. But it's just... it uses no fuel. There was hardly any Quantanium used for jumping all around, doing all the jumping I was doing. So we're going to transfer everything over into local, and then we're going to check out what we got.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
I'm going to
retrieval
store that. And then, enjoying the view. Actually, let's go upstairs. Let's go up here. And I'll show you what I got. Everything. We're going to start out with just filters. We're just going to go through the filters. Armor-wise, we got ourselves a Novikov helmet. Good for staying warm in the cold. You need a Novikov undersuit for it. I'm going to sell this. It's about 15 grand. Or it's 1,500. I can't remember which. Either way, it's good. I got two of them, so maybe like 3 grand just for those. But I got some leg armor. I got some choices for arm armor. I got a couple helmets here. Not bad at all. Next, undersuits. We got 3 undersuits. We got this kind of orange, brownie orange one here. Green. I love green. We'll have that one on. I forgot what a horrifying character I chose there. Perfect. I remember him from a movie. What movie had a guy that looked like this? I don't remember. Anyways, we got those. We got some clothing. We got a Ready Up helmet, which are just ridiculous little, like, kind of bags over your head. This suit here is pretty cool, and that's going to actually sell for a good bit of money as well. We got some weapons. We don't count the quick flares. Got our Wild Blast pistol, which is like our Nerf gun. Got a grenade. Got a Karna, and we got 2 snipers here. We got an AO3 and a P6LR. Not bad for rifles. Also, those would have things on them that we could take off and sell individually if we didn't like the scopes that were on them. Utility-wise, here's what we wanted. We got ourselves some Sorry I didn't get the microphone all the way quickly enough for that one. Got some multi-tools, including the basic one, but a couple colored ones, and 3 tractor beams. So that means each multi-tool can have a tractor beam. We also got ourselves a med pen, and we got some medical attachments. Those we're going to sell. We could sell those at the clinic if we want. Ammo. We got ammo for the sniper rifles and for the Karna and Wild Blast. We got 3 magazines for the Wild Blast. No vehicle paints. Sustenance. We only found 1 cruise, but hey, it's Red Cruise, and that is the best cruise. We got a couple granola bars and other. These boxes, I still don't know why this one says 57% because it does not have anything in it when I open it up. It's not even letting me open it right now. Yeah, see? Weird. I don't know. Some fruit, pretty useless, but just because I looted all, they're all there. And that's it. That's what we got. Not bad. I think we're good to start out. I think we got some gear. I don't know what I'm going to do next. By the time you see this, it will probably be the new week because I'm going to go do my my x-rays. I'm leaving right now. Who knows when I'm going to get a chance to edit this because I'm going to be camping all weekend. So maybe it'll be out Monday. Who knows? Until next time, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and it definitely helps out the channel. And until next time, I hope to see you all soon in the verse. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Goodbye.